Hey guys, it's Shamari, the owner of Premier Wig Closet, and welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you how to do these beautiful highlights on my popular Alex wig. So let's just get into the video. So today you are going to be needing some shampoo, any shampoo, 10 volume developer, and bleach. I'm using Quick Blue by L'Oreal. Also, make sure you have your bow and your gloves. So pretty much you're gonna use, I didn't measure how much powder I used, but I mean, you can see. It's not that much, it's really not. So I poured in the rest of the bleach I had in the bag. And then I'm going to pour like one more scoop from my other one. Just one more, and then that's literally all the powder I used. Not that much for an entire wig. So what I'm showing you right now is the process of doing a bleach bath. That is why I have the shampoo. I'm sorry, I forgot to say that. So I use the same amount. So you use equal parts of powder and shampoo, and then I use double the amount of developer. So that's what you see me mixing right now. So I don't measure it like with anything particular. I just eyeball it. So this method is great for like not using that much product, and well, you're using a lot of shampoo, like a lot of shampoo, which is but you're not using that much powder, which is something that's really expensive. So I like this method, and it's so quick to get. Like if you're just trying to get one color, if you bleach in one color, which I'm just trying to get the base color, which is my brown. So that is why I'm using 10 volume developer. So I'm going to mix it in until I get a nice creamy texture. If it's still too thick, because the shampoo kind of makes it thick, just add more developer. Okay, so this is the 20-inch wig. It's a 20-inch closure wig that we are going to be working with today. And pretty much I'm just going to rub that mixture that I just made, the bleach bath, and I'm just literally just gonna rub it all over the wig and like use my fingers to comb through the bleach and just get it on every part possible. Like it's such an easy method. All you have to do is just comb it through every piece. Like that's it. So as you can see, it's kind of turning brown a little bit in some spots, but you have to work as fast as you can to just get it all the way through as much as possible, right? So after about, I'll say 45 minutes of letting that sit on there like that, then you could just wash it off. And then you get this beautiful brown color, right? Isn't this beautiful? So you can leave it like this if you want a brown color. That's an easy way to get that, right? So what I'm doing now is I'm splitting, um, I'm sectioning out my hair to where I'm going to color. So the top two parts are where I'm going to do the highlights, and then the last third part at the bottom is where I'm not going to change color at all. So this is what I'm going to use to do the highlights: 20 volume developer and 40, and then I'm using the professional powder Blami to bleach, but you can use any bleach, right? And then I have my foil. So yeah, I'm just making my two different ones, right? So you need two separate bowls, which you're gonna make the 21 and the 41. The 40 volume developer is going to get you your bright blonde color, and the 20 is going to get you your one level up from the brown that we already have, right? So just mix it in until you get a nice creamy, I know what I mean, until it get nice and creamy, right? So once you have that, you have your two different, basically colors. Those are two colors in a bowl. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to section out this middle part. On the first layer, as you can see, I'm showing you how I'm going to section it out, right? Right there. So on the first part, I'm going to use 40, the 40 developer. Then on the next part, I'm going to use the 20. Then on the next part, I'm not going to put any bleach on it. I'm going to leave it brown. So now you have three different colors that you are going to have. So basically what I'm doing is 40, 20, keep it same, and then over and over, right? So that's what I'm going to do on this section. So I just put a little the 40 bleach on some foil, and I lay my hair on the foil. I'm going to lay more bleach on top of it, and just make sure all of the hair, as much as possible, is submerged in that bleach. If it's not, it's going to look patchy. So you can flip over put foil on the other side and flip it over and make sure the other side is submerged in bleach. But that's going to take a lot of time. And when you're bleaching hair, you have to make sure that you move as fast as possible so that your hair is the same color, right? You don't want to have this first piece that you're coloring all fried and the rest is not even colored yet. So you have to move fast. So what I'm doing is combing through to make sure that is what's going on. So I'm just putting as much bleach. I mean, you can't move so fast. It's not possible, but I'm trying to move pretty fast. Flipping up the hair at the bottom and putting more bleach. Make sure every little piece is submerged in bleach, right? And then at the top of the hair, you do not want to leave the top of the hair. I'm sorry. You do not want to leave the top of the hair but like that. You need to use your brush to do a nice little feather so that it could look nice and blended at the top. And then I just fold the foil. Don't press it too hard because you don't want to smush it, but just, fold it nicely like that. Yeah, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just going to be doing the back and forth. So now I'm using the 20. And then I'm leaving that one there, right? So now I just move to the other side so I can make sure it's for sure even. And then I'm doing a 40 here. Combing it through. Okay. Nice and submerged in bleach. You don't want any patchy spots. This part is going to be 20. And this one I'm using 40. Well, as you see, I skipped one, right? I left that. And then this one is going to be 40. It's not going to be as bright as the other 40s that I use because it's not going to be sitting on there as long. So it's going to kind of turn out to be how the 20 is, which is cool. So I'm checking. My first piece is looking pretty bright yellow, so it's about that time to wash it off, right? So I just washed that section, while still leaving the top section and the bottom section dry. I didn't need to wash it all off. I just rinsed off the bleach off that section, and this is how it looks. Now we're gonna move on to the top section. So now we're not going side by side. I'm moving from the front of the wig to going towards the back. And that's how I'm going to section this part. So I try to do as small parts, not small, but like skinny parts at the top, because if you don't, you're just gonna have big chunky highlights. If you want small ones, then that's how small you have to make the lights, because this closure piece is what you're going to see the most when it's all done. So this part is very important. So, like I was saying, this part is very important. This is the front of your wig. Be careful. Do not get bleach all the way to the top and making it look blotchy. You have to make sure it's all blended in right. The top is blended in. You do the feathering method and all of that, because once you rinse it out and it look all messed up, nah, nobody wants to go back in and try to fix something. But you know, so yeah. So that was 40. Now on this section, I'm using 20. And then I'm leaving this one how it is. Next, 40. And then next is going to be 20. I hope I'm explaining this good for y'all. This is my first time doing something like this. But yeah. So after I washed it out, doesn't it look so pretty, right? So this is how it is. I washed out all of the bleach and I conditioned it. I let it sit in the conditioner for about an hour, and then I washed it out and let it air dry. So this is how it looks air dry. It's still, the hair is still perfectly nice. It's not damaged. And then all I did was did a silk press on it. And this is how it turned out. So beautiful, right? So if you want to, you can do this to your entire wig and have like different highlights and stuff throughout the entire wig. But this particular wig this is how I do it. Let me know what y'all think about this wig in the comments. Let me know if y'all have done anything different or have any advice or like this type of video, think that you learned something new. If you are interested in this wig, I will leave the link down below so you can purchase it from me. You can bring your own hair, or you can use my hair and I can do this for you. Thanks for watching, guys.